Here's an example of homework B.3, preferential voting methods. As with all the homeworks, make sure you're ready to do it as soon as you start it, because you have an hour to get it done. No partial credit for incorrect answers, especially ones due to mark wrong for not following the directions. Make sure you review your results immediately after you finish it and send me questions. Using a standard board account method, how many points will be assigned to Dave? We're not being asked to determine who's the winner. We just want to know how many points go to Dave. There's 4 candidates here. So first place is worth 4 points. Second place is worth 3 points. Third place is worth 2 points. And last place is worth 1 point. So when we look for Dave, these 177 here are worth 2 points. These 79 are worth 3. These 53 are first place votes. They are worth 4 points apiece. So when we do Dave's points, this is 2 times 177 plus 3 times those 79 plus those first place votes are worth 4 times 53. Then we grab our calculator. 2 times 177 plus 3 times 79 plus 4 times 53. This is 803 points. You put 803 in a box. Don't try to put points or PTS. In fact, Canvas will balk at you if you try to do that. Numbers only in the box. Number 2. When we're doing ranked choice voting, the first thing we should do is determine the total number of voters. If we add together 230 plus 190 plus 100 plus 80 you see that there are 600 voters. And in fact, in this one, we're actually told way up at the top here, there's 600 voters. You're not always told that, but in this case here, and then we need that because there are 600. Okay. And then what do? We do 600 divided by 2 is 300. And we can't have a 300-300 tie. So that means we need 301 to win. Does anybody have 301 yet? No, they do not. So the first round is we eliminate who's in last place. So chocolate has 80 votes, right? Mint has 100, strawberry has 190, vanilla has 230. If we eliminate chocolate, then these 80 votes have to go down to vanilla. And that means vanilla now has their original 230 plus 80, which is 310. We got a winner. So vanilla wins. And then we're done. Ranked choice voting is pretty straightforward. Back to a board account method. First thing we do is, since there are 3 candidates, first place is worth 3 points. Second place is worth 2 points. And last place is worth 1 point. And we are doing Carl here. So Carl here, last here, and first place here. So Carl's points is going to be 1 times that 47 plus 1 times 19. A lot of people didn't like Carl, did they? Plus 3 times the 16. So 47 plus 19 plus 3 times 16 is 114 points. So in our box, we put just the 114. Another board account one with 3 candidates. Now the group ballot totals changed, so 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, and who are we doing? We're doing Bill here, right? So 2 times 51, 3 times 23, 1 times 16. Two times 51 plus 3 times 23 plus 1 times 16. Grab your calculator. 2 times 51 plus 3 times 23 plus 1 times 16 is 187 points. Number 5, Dean, Erica, and Fran are running for the Faculty Senate. We're going to use ranked choice voting. So the first thing we have to do is determine the total number of points. So the number of voters is going to be what? We have to add together these here. We're not told the number of voters here. In the ice cream, we were told 600 earlier, but in this case here, so we have to add 235 plus 189 plus 78 plus 53. 555 voters. Okay. So there's 555 voters. We take 555 divided by 2 is 277.5. That means 278 to win. Does anybody have 278 yet? No, nobody has 278. Eliminate. Who's in last place? Eric has 189. Dean has 78 plus 53, which is 131. So we eliminate Dean. Now be careful here. Once we eliminate Dean from these 2 first place votes here, these 78 have to go to Erica. And these 53 have to go to Fran. Right? So does any of them have over 278? So Erica has 189 plus 78 is 267, right? So Erica has 189 plus 78 which is 267. That's not enough yet, right? You got to get to 278. What does Fran have? Fran has 235 plus 53, which is 288. So Fran is going to be our winner with more than 278. So Fran wins. Back to a board account method. We're looking for points for Eric. Right? So the first thing we have to do, since there's 4 candidates, that means first place is worth 4 points. Second place is worth 3 points, 2 points, and last place is always worth 1 point. And we're looking for Eric. Eric has second place votes, third place votes, and last place votes. So Eric's points is going to be 3 times 149 plus 2 times 83 plus 1 times 59. Grab our calculator. 3 times 149 plus 2 times 83 plus 1 times 59 is 672 points. If you're prone to hitting buttons incorrectly on a calculator, make sure you do this at least twice. 672. Back to ranked choice voting. First thing we have to do is determine the number of voters. So there are 345 plus 123 plus 68. 345 plus 123 plus 68 is 536. So 536, these are the number of voters, right? And then 536 divided by 2 is 268. Now that's a whole number. We can't have a 268 to 268 tie, so that means 269 to win. And then in this case here, we see, look at Manny's already got 345, so there's no reason to eliminate anybody at all. So Manny wins. He just won out of the gate. Manny has 2 N's. Got to spell his name right. Manny wins. So no work to do on that one. You just say Manny. Sometimes ranked choice votes has a winner out of the gate. Back to a board account method, right? 4 candidates. So first place is worth 4 points. Second place is worth 3 points. Third place is worth 2 points. And last place is worth 1 point. And we are doing Gloria here. Last place, first place, and third place, right? So Gloria's points is 1 times that 195 plus 4 times that 66. And then her third place is worth 2 times that 45. 1 times 195 is 195. So 195 plus 4 times 66 plus 2 times 45 is 549. Oh, back to ranked choice voting again. So the first thing we have to do is determine the number of voters, right? So how many votes is it going to take to win? So this is 81 plus 92 plus 32 plus 51. So 81 plus 92 plus 32 plus 51 is 256. 256 divided by 2 is 128. And that means we need 129 to win. We can't have 128 to 128 tie, so 129 to win. Does anybody have 129 yet? No, no one's got 129. So who is, we got Julie's got 81. So how many do they have so far? So Julie has, Julie starts with 81. Melanie has 92. She's in the lead, right? Lucy has 32 and Kendra has 51. We have to eliminate Lucy. And then her 32 votes are going to go to Kendra. So now, so when we eliminate Lucy, we give those votes here. So she has 83. Still no winner. So who gets eliminated now? Who gets eliminated? Julie gets eliminated because Kendra has 83. Julie only has 81. So now we eliminate Julie. And once we eliminate Julie, we see that her 81 votes go to Kendra, right? So now, now she has 83 plus those 81, which is 164. And so since she has eclipsed the 129, our winner is Kendra. So Melanie had more first place votes, but when Julie and Lucy were eliminated, Kendra benefited from being in second place. Finally, one more ranked choice voting one. Jen, Carl, and Lulu are running for town council. First thing we have to do is determine the number of voters, right? So our voters is 334 plus 289 plus 178. So 334 plus 289 plus 178 is 801. So 801, right? And then 801 divided by 2 is 400.5, which means we need 401 to win. Has anybody got 401 yet? No. So eliminate. Who do we eliminate? We eliminate Jen in this case. And when we eliminate Jen, those votes go to Lulu. And when we see this, we see Lulu has 334 plus those 178. Which is 512. And Carl still is sitting on 289. So in this case here, our winner is going to be with 512 votes. Looks like Lulu wins. That was it. That was number 10. So we're done. Ranked choice voting, sometimes you get a winner out of the gate. Sometimes you have to do multiple rounds. This one was pretty straightforward. It was just one round. All right. Finish it up. Make sure you review your graded work. Send me any questions you have.